Yeah, folks, Quilly came here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. We are the unending resistance, and we are in, we've had a few unending wars in this series, or at least wars that are kind of a little bit pokey and take a while, but that's okay. That happens. Oh, we got more storms. MSC, theocratic, the Tezekians, are they the ones that are just, where are they? Okay, this zoom isn't actually what I'm looking for. Wait, these huge dudes? Xenophobe, Militarist. I guess we have some things in common. You're awfully large. Okay, I guess I was thinking you were going into this space. But no, that's a purple empire. You're still pretty big and beefy. Do we have any idea about you relative to us? About equivalent. I think we're doing fine. I mean, to say we don't have a lot of space. We have more space than we did, but let's be honest, this area over here is not terribly developed yet, right? Ready. We've embiggened ourselves, but that's about it. Citizen happiness, cool. I do really like the Unity one a lot, don't I? Colonies, no, I really like, you know what, for some stability. Acceleration. As our sphere passed through the rift, we experienced a wild burst of acceleration. The tremendous gravity of this universe was pulling us in. After an uncomfortable and dangerous ride, we found ourselves floating within a dense cluster of star systems, every one of which was within range of our sphere's limited sensors. As far as we can tell, these comprise the totality of this universe. Initial reports also indicate high levels of dark matter. What's more, the mass is constantly increasing. As a direct consequence, the force of gravity are intensifying over time. How bizarre. Did we just get a bunch of dark matter? That's interesting. Those motes are still being a problem, but... The raiders. Oh, you're telling me that you can be bought. You know, we have a bunch of money. I don't suppose you want to go after MSI. Yeah. Go, teach him a lesson. Terraforming's the other thing I can do with all this money. One of these bigger ones. Can I terraform? Oh.
Spaceborne abomination.
Apparently I need 15,000. Spaceborne abomination somewhere? All right. So, transport fleet's nearly there. That's good.
We have mastered.
Oh, we have more events. And tech. The Fungal Threat. Oh, this is the windy planet. We reached the planet's surface, over which hovered a thick layer of yellow clouds. While the landscape was level and mostly bare, every hidden cavity and crevice harbored clusters of spore-spewing fungi. The air currents we followed here flowed over the landscape, releasing bundles of hairy airborne spawn. These floated down toward the surface, where most were quickly disintegrated by the blanket of fungal spores. What little spawn survived attached itself to the bare terrain and formed a conical polyp, providing a protected environment for the wind-borne microorganisms to safely mature. Clearly, the fungal spores are preventing the wind creatures from reproducing. In turn, the wind creatures have leveled the planet's surface, forcing the fungus to retreat to the most sheltered environments. Find a way to remove the fungus, investigate the fungus. Let's just do the easier one. We'll just investigate. Plus, it seems like a reasonable way to start. Investigate first. We can also go and get ourselves a human. Hang on, we have a relic world now? Well, I didn't realize that. One of the ones we conquered. Farket, which sounds kind of funny to say. Ooh, Habitat Mass District. Unlock building, Habitat Central Control. Did we already have this? No, we had Central Complex. Is the upgraded version, maybe? Yeah, it's a building, so it's probably like the administrative control. Okay. Negative effects from cosmic storms on ships. Oh, that's cheap. Oh, I got a bunch of different little things. Storm Relief Center, which again, I mean, I guess it gives us clerk jobs. Like, we could build one per planet. And then while a cosmic storm is present, we get some extra bonuses. Like, maybe it's worth building one of those everywhere. Storms do seem to be plentiful. Screw it, let's do it. Oh, and it says it leads to something else. Where do we see that again? Further advancements to field cosmic storm protection. Okay, that seems worthwhile, actually. The lattice. Oh, this place! The weird multidimensional space with time travel. As we returned back through the rift, 2 other spheres came with us, presumably crewed by other versions of ourselves. We 3 fused, or were reduced, into one at the threshold. Strangely, the 3 orbs we recovered did not converge in the same manner. 9 temporal versions of the same object now exist in one space. When placed in individual containers, they naturally bend themselves into an extra dimensional and into an increased dimension, an extra dimension, and increase the effective size of their surrounding space. We are not sure yet of the limits of this expansion, but theorize these devices could be of great use in densely populated areas. How convenient We now have 9 fractal seeds to place on colonized planets. Okay. Science ship here is done. Yeah, you have nothing to do currently. Alright, then just chillax. That's fine. Right, so this can be upgraded from an administration to the central control. Sure. Okay. Orders canceled. The same one. Rift fully explored. Oh, new action. What is this? Planar Mastery. Unlocks new edict, astral binding, astral shielding, dimensional artificing. Okay, let's run that and then take a look at our edicts. What the heck are their deal? Astral binding. Resource and draw plus 10%. Oh, it consumes. Oh. Okay. Astral shielding. Shield hit points, shield hardening. Minor artifact. Astral binding's pretty good. We're currently getting 47 of these per month. So we can't afford to run this right now. But that's very interesting. Okay. Is this... No, we already dealt with that. Okay. That's really interesting. Oh, our transport fleet has arrived. Are you... Had we already done the landing? Or is this too dangerous? 9... Okay. You have more than that. You have 1K, but not by much.
We have mastered a new technology.
Oh, although I think they just lost 1 defensive army. Probably they're going to start to do an auto landing soon. Okay, Storm Relief Center is unlocked. Oh, okay, orbital rings. We might start looking at that. The citadels, I know, will also lead to a different type of mega construction, which is cool, although it might be a while before we can afford it. I could also just grab some cheap stuff. You know, planetary build speed, it's not something I usually care about too much. Oh, in Donegal. Oh, but we do have a science ship, or we had a science ship heading that way. We have an idle science ship here. I don't know if you'll get there first or not. I think you will. Yeah, this is the one that was going there. All right. How long do we got still on this? 1200. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do it in time. That's going to be fine. Tradition available. So every time that pops up, I'm probably just going to go and level up one of our ascension perks over here. Blam. More research over here is going to be fine. Food's good. Yeah, the only negative thing is these volatile motes, and we can just buy them from time to time. In fact, it might be a good idea for me to buy another batch right now, just to minimize the chance that I suddenly run out. Vaultum Reality Computer. Planet limit 1. Physics research from researchers +1. Okay, so this isn't a we want to build one of these on every planet. It gives us 1 single science director job, which does seem pretty good, but mostly it seems the big thing is build it where we're already got researchers because we can get extra physics research. Okay. Pop growth speed. Probably. Yeah. That's the upgraded medical lab, I think. But just, yeah, flat out pop growth speed, please. It's really good. Oh, what do you got for us now? You want me to give you food and you give me ore? No. Oh, I should have just said no, I'm not interested at all, actually. But okay. Construction ships are all busy. Don't have to worry about queuing them up for more habs right now.
We have mastered a new technology.
What did we master? Oh, the build speed. Yeah, it was going to be pretty fast. Our tech is actually pretty good right now. Cosmic storm stuff, missiles, flat cannons, good. Okay, let's get some stuff, and we'll get the other one for the defense as well, just to make sure that our ships aren't affected or reduce the effect that storms have on our ship. Looks like, I think the defense one was minus 100%, so presumably eliminates the penalty completely, unless there's some weird math going on, and minus 50% on the weapons. So the weapons will still be affected by storms, but not as much. Are we cool with this? I'm betting our factions over here will not appreciate You guys are super not cranky. I don't see anything specifically where they care about me having a migration. Oh, no, immigration. Ah, there we go. I mean, they're already at 100%. No, I'm gonna decline. No, we don't do migration treaties. Sorry. Please note that the may contain traces of Vengralian waste stickers only indicate that the product is produced in facilities that also handle Vengralian waste, not that the product itself is Vengralian waste. It's like may contain traces of peanuts kind of thing, but show us your wares. What is this? Offer you a contingent of Vengralian trim sales technicians. So we give you a science ship. You don't want the crew. You just want a ship. Live and work in star bases. No effect in demographics, economy, based their influence in trade. Assignment will last 80 years and no longer. Increase trade value. Here's the thing, like this, assuming it's exactly what it says on the tin, obviously from a game mechanic min-max point of view, of course we say yes in a heartbeat. What do we care about a science ship, right? But part of me is like, hang on. Given our species, this seems, we're inviting these people to come live here. I mean, here's the thing. We didn't do the open migration, right? But we have accepted some foreign leaders. You know, we don't shut them out completely. We're not running an ethno-state here or anything like that. I guess we'll say deal. Now, if it was the science ship that had been heading over here, could you stay paused for a sec, please? Okay, good. You're still going there. That's fine. Yeah, idle leader. Tell you what, I'll just build another science ship. Because, yeah, it's basically we spent 100 alloys to get some extra trade value, which seems fine. Need a new Admiral. Yeah, you're already in the council. We could just hire someone new, but meh. Well, we're going to pick a human. We do have a non-human research, but that's okay. Time project we know about, and then... What did I click over here? Yeah, sure. And then... Right, the scientist is idle. Well, we'll get you a new science ship. Oh, construction ship. In Seoul. See, I think there's got to be a better way to do this. Do that. Keep beginning things. Okay, and you're still doing the bombard. This place must be, like, fairly bombarded at this point. Armies. Yeah, okay. Surely we can take them now.
Invading Xeno lair.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but we did have considerably more strength. Yeah, it looks like it's going okay. Negative, okay. Cosmic stuff. Starbase mod, that's quite nice. Orbital Ring, production. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in here. But yeah, let's get the modular engineering. It's a rare, and that ain't a bad one. No, I'm not interested in that. All right.
Xeno lair.
There you go. Now it's got the nice little spikiness. Oh, we got to level up chairman of the mines. Yeah, we'll give you the advisor role. That's fine. Invasion over. How's the... Yeah, so we can settle this status quo. I think we've got everything. Suspect we're going to go above our starbase limit in a second here. Okay. This non-controlled. That might be the case. Okay. Get over here. Might need another construction ship. I don't know. Yeah, go and build after you're done whatever you're doing. Head over there. Meanwhile, the Mississippi and Bernard Star. Are you actually done? Major orbitals, none. Minor orbitals, none. Okay. We could go and set up a new one, or what I could do is focus on finishing Seoul. Which, I guess maybe it doesn't matter that much. Like, at a certain point, this place is going to have all these building slots done. So I guess it means unless once I've got all the building slots maxed out, then unless I'm doing something to unlock more districts, I don't need to keep doing that. And in fact, it may be better. Although, you know what I should have done is all these research ones. Yeah, because then that will add more research districts, which is what I want. Okay, I'm going to say, because if I build it otherwise, like if I build it here, I'd get mining districts. But if I'm not working those, then I'm losing just the mine itself. But yeah, we could unlock more max research, because I think this will give me +3, which I could build, and then I'd still have size for one more. Do the major districts, like the minor districts, give us half a building slot? Do the major districts, do they give us extra size? Because at a certain point, that's a limiting factor. Oh, did you just make a complex? Did. So we have some strong humans. We want these with bioadaptability, please. Fungal transmission. Traveling along the surface of the planet, we approached a cluster of the spore-emitting fungus. A tissue sample revealed that it is a highly complex hive mind. By transmitting rapid electrical impulses between nodes, it communicates across an intricate network. Tapping in, see, we would have killed this. Come on. Tapping into the network's mycelial synapses, we issued a short current. Every mushroom cap stiffened suddenly, obviously bewildered by a new actor on their internal network. We received a frenzy of signals in response, the meaning of which remains unclear. Okay. It's an interesting planet. Oh yeah, and we have way too many star bases. Well, we don't need this one. Downgrade. This one is in orbit of a planet. This one is not. This one is not. So we need to eliminate one more to not have an overage. Now, it's not the end of the world to exist with an overage there. Black hole, and I think every other one is around a habited planet. I could do something like, I could trash this one and just make sure that this one has enough trade modules to reach. Or vice versa. I'll probably keep this one here. On the other hand, it has a hyper relay. Maybe I just stay with one extra for now. And call it okay. Oh, you don't have a scientist. Okay, you got nothing to do, that's fine. Astral event. Oh, shrinking space. Oh, this is the super dense galaxy. The microverse. Is it being used to power someone's car? Or is it that episode, ooh, what is that episode called? Of Next Gen, where Dr. Crusher is stuck in a shrinking universe. Yeah. Universe is shrinking in size. In due time, we predict it will completely collapse into itself. The problem is that we cannot accurately calculate when this will occur. Sphere systems have been acting strangely since we arrived, and various data points have disappeared from the computer core. It is as if the data itself has been unwritten. Elsewhere, a potted plant was observed lifting its roots and returning to a seed. The flow of time is clearly unstable here. It's going to big crunch itself. Okay. Our operatives in the MSI have uncovered something unusual. Credible hints that the Velmanax consciousness are plotting to deceive us. We have no exact details of the apparent scheme yet, but it's said to involve manipulation of our existing relationships, undermining agreements of trust and our very way of life. Quite how this information came to be known by the Olumbar is unclear. Our own operatives' efforts to tail suspected Olumbari intelligence operatives seem to have paid off. Though, if this intelligence is genuine, the Olumbar may just have done the hard work of gathering it for us. Implicated in a plot happens in one day. All right, we get some unity. All right. Relics, we're not interested in running those. Astral actions. Oh, I do like this one quite a lot. We're going to run that.
We have mastered a new technology.
Pop growth. Lovely. Orbital filing system. Oh, this we put in orbit around our bureaucracy planet. This is an orbital ring building, which is eventually uplift. I don't know if we have anything to uplift. Archaeological skill, I think we can deal without that. These ancient ones are all the ones that use artifacts, which may or may not be super awesome right now. I don't know. They're not the cheapest to research. And they have a limited lifespan, but we could make some really funky ships with it right now. Generative hull tissue. They did change this to be percentage based, right? Which is quite decent, but I'm still not sure is like terribly impressive. I'm going to get the effective bureaucracy. So, other fleets coming over there. A strange object has arrived in orbit of Earth. Crystaline Sphere reminiscent of our own Rift Sphere technology. It appears without warning along no known trajectory. At such close proximity to Earth, the sphere may present significant danger to our people. On the other hand, it's also highly likely to contain valuable insight on the nature of dimensional travel. Like, part of me is thinking, hold on, I should redirect my fleet to here. We're, paranoid and all this, but we'll start with a study. We do sort of science first. Study it, but hopefully with some amount of caution. I am sending my fleet over here to see what happens. Orbital's been constructed. Okie dokie. Oh, how are my civilian ships doing? Hello, Mississippi around Seoul. Okay, so if we take a quick look, our recovered asset over here. There you go. You do have those, which is lovely. And yet, if I go and check major orbital. Okay, the major orbital does add to our max district slots. It's only 0.5, but conceivably it may be worth building more of those in general. Especially in places that don't have any resources whatsoever. Because we're not occupying anything. Now, I wonder if we'll ever see like a 0.5 show up over here. Or here. Maximum districts is 15. We got 10 from planet size, plus 1 planetary features, plus 4 buildings, plus 1 expansion tradition finisher. Yeah, I wonder. Meanwhile, though, we're going to go and get 3 of those. Fleet maneuvers. Commander Benedetta Costa has drawn up plans for a major fleet exercise that will involve a substantial portion of our navy. Location just shows me the maneuvers is the Takov system, close to the border of the Velmanax consciousness. Right, these are the guys, the other consciousness, which are these fellows over here, which might still be on the scary side. Not so much anymore. I suspect that they're on the upper side of equivalent, but not terribly so, and especially if we build our fleet up to the limit again, which we may start working on. We don't have a ton of alloys. That might still be something we have to work on. Velnexian may see this as provocation. Continue as planned. No, we're going to do it. Continue as planned.
Situation log updated.
Sure, of course. Okay, so we need to move a fleet with a commander present. Let's roll ourselves a new commander. This one. Oh man, that is a terribly inconvenient position, my friend. Okay, why don't you go to Seoul? And this fleet will go here. There we go. Okay. Void Hunter is less impressive than some other things. Agenda speed I don't really care about. Okay, I will go Void Hunter after all. And then one more? Eye for Talent might be worth grabbing. The regen is nice. And I guess if we're keeping you as an Admiral, honestly, okay. I like the idea of giving myself as many council options as possible, but that's fairly legit. Mineral purification plants, low gravity mega refiners, housing. Yeah, no, okay. No, this is quite nice. I like that. Food still slightly negative. I don't remember. I think we did unlock the food building. I don't know if we ever built it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we don't have it. Should I build a storm relief center? Yeah, and should we just build one of these everywhere? The other thing I can do is I can just ascension tier this, which would solve our food deficit, which honestly isn't terribly problematic. It must be in one of those 2 categories. Like, that's not the food building. These are all research labs. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, I think it would show up under resources. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and build storm relief centers. We might build them everywhere. Scientist returns. Oh, she's back. Florencia Rosario has returned from a journey inside one of the asteroids, the one who stayed with Clippy. Without warning, she simply appeared aboard one of our science ships and proceeded to return to work as normal. However, it quickly became obvious that she was changed, caught somehow between time. Her age is indeterminable. Perhaps as a result, she also gained some new abilities. Florencia Rosario has developed a strong aversion to any sort of instructional manual and has been observed operating with a much higher degree of improvisation. Leader lifespan plus 50%, plus 50. Leadership experience gain plus 10%. Does not count towards leader capacity. Gains Spark of Genius for the Empire. Empire concentrates. Yep, okay. Rift Warped Trait.
My sensors indicate you are in need of assistance. Would you like to re-enable guidance?
What?
Do you require assistance?
The... Now, it's been a long time since I've played the Stellaris tutorial. Is this the Stellaris tutorial bot? Or is this just the one from the Rift? Or are they both one and the same with the name? No, I think this is just the tutorial thing. I think this is... I don't know. Again, I'd have to load a new game and check the tutorial. But I think that might be what this is. And I think maybe this is an Easter egg with the I'm just shut down. It's a default option, so it must be safe. But that's creepy and weird. Sorry, who's got the level up? Didn't it? One more. Oh, we've got someone idle. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Fleet maneuvers, we're working on it. Okay, let's do a pass through our planets before we wrap up this episode. I'm just going to quickly look. Oh, again, we may want to do... That's a lot of energy. Although what we might want to do is level up our foundry worlds, actually. Honestly, I think that's the best move. First, let me go through and just see if anyone's... 3's quite low on jobs. Who are you? Unification Center. Right. I could go and put down another city district to get this, but eventually we'll get this building slot. I'll probably just do something like that. Give you the generator districts, that'll be okay. I'm just looking for low job planets. I mean, this one's got 4 and it's not building much. Oh, that is Earth. I guess we could level this up, which would require gas, which we do produce. Okay, let's do that. Do we want to replace one of these buildings, and if so, what? With the Research Institute. Now, and or that, but first the Research Institute. Probably. Oh, this is Empire Limit. Okay, that's not the one I'm thinking of then. Because there's a building, I think, that you can build everywhere that boosts your researchers. But this is Empire Limit. I guess in a sense, it doesn't matter where we build this, actually. Yeah. Actually, this literally doesn't matter where we build it. Because it makes a science director job, not a scientist job. So it doesn't get affected by anything that affects scientists or researchers or whatever the role is called. And it's just empire-wide, but we don't really have a slot. This can be built one per planet to increase physics research from researchers. We don't have that many researchers on this planet. So I might not. There was one other thing I was going to do. I was going to look at... Oh, then I was going to level up. Perhaps our Forge World. I said Foundry World, but Forge World is what I'm thinking of. Let's level this up so we can get more alloys. I could do it twice, I would. And I don't think it's going to update immediately. I think it'll need a month tick. Oh, you know what? Let's just fast forward to the month tick. From 92. Oh, it went down. Which is funny. Why did it go down? Oh, first of all, this doesn't actually increase our production of alloys. It just reduces the upkeep, so they eat less metal. Fewer minerals, I should say. We can build them faster. Okay, so this actually leveling up, if I had noticed, is actually way less relevant to level up, because all it does is save us a little bit of minerals. Not that we're making infinitude minerals right now, so maybe it's semi-legit. Okay. Oh, you can upgrade your base building, so let's do that because you do have a little arrow. All right, I think I'm relatively okay with the state of things. All of our construction ships are busy. This science ship is not busy. I can go ahead and do one of these just in case something has popped up since the last time we checked, although I suspect the answer is no. Some light speed. Tech progress towards hyper relays. Can I really just repeat this again? I guess if I do this... Oh, then from now on, let's just instantly build one. Okay. But still, the tech research is kind of, I suppose, nice. And again, we got a hyper relay over here. Okay, I think that's that. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. We won another war. We've got some more territory. Oh, I guess I didn't... I'm sorry, did we destroy this planet? Did we not move a human here in time? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe we purged everyone who was there and no one ever replaced it. That's entirely possible. We've got a colony ship going here. We'll do this. Can I not... terraform you from that screen? See, and you're fairly cheap. Oh. Is it something to do? I know I didn't set terraforming candidates. No, you're not in there. This is just the basic ones to get you started. Oh, and we need that tech as well. So why doesn't this show up as a terraforming candidate? Because it clearly is. I'm confused. Also, oh, okay. We were sitting on like way more money not that long ago, but I guess we spent some of it. Still, that's going to be nice and worth doing. Okay, now we'll wrap it up. I guess we did lose some of our troops here, because I think this used to be 31 ships. Yeah, no, 1k strength. That's not ideal. But we'll get you ready. Oh, someone pointed out one more thing I want to check before we go. Someone said, oh, army builder over here. How nice is that? Okay. Yeah, allows distribute recruitment of assault armies among planets in this sector. And we can shift queue to do more. Now, it's only from one sector, which this sector could be one that's not a big one, but I think Kosk is actually probably in one of our bigger ones. Kosk Prime, yeah. Okay. That is super duper convenient. All right, I really like that. And then for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to tell the construction or the transport fleet to head over there. All right, now we'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.